I said, Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pine. Georgia, the whole day through comes as sweet and clear as the moon through the pine. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
Thank you. We are ready. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Goeienaand. Assalamu alaikum. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Saldanha Rugby Club and its executive and the Super 8 project team, it's my honor to welcome you. My name is Johan Marman, and I'm part and parcel of the project team. Welkom op die Weskus van Suid-Afrika, die mooiste Weskus. In one of the best municipalities in South Africa, the Saldanha Bay municipality. And welcome also at the Saldanha Bay Hotel, whose location occupies a waterfront position overlooking this beautiful bay. And finally, welcome to the area where you'll find the Saldanha Bay Rugby Club, a back-to-back Boland champion. And in 2024, we will return as champions. We are honored that you are sharing with us the launch of the 5th Saldanha Bay Super 8 Rugby Tournament tonight. But please allow me the opportunity to officially acknowledge the following dignitaries. The patron of Saldanha Rugby Club and former Member of Parliament, Mr. Maxwell Moss and his wife. the president of Saldanha Rugby Club, Pastor Ella de Bruin, and his wife. He's on his way, but also the deputy president of Boland Rugby, Advocate Willie Small, and his wife. Boland Rugby Union executive member, Mr. Philip Humphreys, and his wife, Felicia. It's also Mr. Humphreys' birthday today. We will later sing. Then, ladies and gentlemen, the chairperson of Saldanha Bay Rugby Club, Mr. Yasin van der Westhuizen, and his management team. The chairperson, coaches, and captains of the participating rugby clubs. The Super 8 tournament director, none other than Bertram Frachom. And may I say, the anchor for Supersport tonight, and if I may say, a legend, Brayton Paulse from Supersport. And then Alison Heister from Seavis, our trusted and valuable sponsor of Saldanha Bay Rugby for more than 25 years. Also, we welcome the co-sponsors of this tournament, Naspers, Media 24, Netwerk 24, and then Umoya Energy, Mrs. Johannes Stoffels, Amber Zeeman, Sharifa Rode, and Tracy Amsterdam. Mrs. Stoffels is also a former mayor of Saldanha Bay Municipality. Then Pam Sports, Samima, and Hollywoodbets, Evander de Beer, Ignite Consultancy and Assessment Toolbox, Mr. Erman Dreyer, Funky Lemon, Tracy Russ, Coca-Cola, Mr. Mark Oudendal and Ashton, and then also a valuable friend of ours, through Cube Management, Mr. Aaron Versace and his colleague, and of course, our friends and our long-standing friends from the Department of Cultural Affairs and Sports in the Western Cape, Mr. Charlton Nieuwoud and his colleague. Also a special welcome to Dr. Koji and his wife. Dr. Koji will be once again on duty as the tournament doctor. Then a special welcome also to DRD Gold, Mr. and Mrs. Hannes Boertes. We will talk later on, Hannes. And then the Saldanha Bay IRA, Dirk and Nkosinati, the Sports Trust, Mrs. Anita Matthews, and our bold sponsor, Gilbert, and then, of course, the media, Mr. Mark Ward of the Sun, and our communications head at the club, Mr. and Mrs. William McGowan, and then our official photographer, Bernadette Lowe, and then also Lulu of the Westlander, all protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, over the past few weeks, Saldanha's heart and soul have been torn with the disappearance of little Jocelyn Smith from Middle Post. This tragedy has not only gripped the West Coast, the Western Cape and South Africa, but has also made headlines worldwide. Tonight, as Saldanha Rugby Club and its executive and the project team of the Super 8 tournament, we also want to keep her in our thoughts. She's also our child. I now ask Imelda Tyson, Executive Board Member, to light a candle of hope for Jocelyn while we all stand. Thank you.
Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Thank you, Martin. You may be seated. So let's keep hope alive for Jocelyn. I now call upon Mr. Marius Arends from our project team, who will do the opening prayer while we remain seated.
Good evening, all protocols observed. Let's bow our heads in prayer. Father in heaven, your word says in Colossians 3 verse 17, that whatever we do, whether in word or deed, do it in the name of Jesus Christ, and then we can give honor to God the Father through him. Therefore, as we begin these proceedings, we declare that your purpose through us will prevail. We are gathered here in the name of rugby, but in the spirit it is so much more than that. You gave us a chance and purpose to work with the youth, specific young men. Therefore, please bless all our rugby administrators, officials, players who want to make a difference in their communities. Earlier I look over the crowd, and as Saldanha Rugby Club, we want to thank you for your favor, divine connections, networking with different organizations, businesses, and individuals. I ask for your grace and your wisdom to walk this path you've set before us. Thank you also for giving us this opportunity to gather here today to launch this Easter rugby tournament. Father, thank you that you gave us traveling mercies for those who travel from all corners of our country to be with us tonight. I also want to pray for the speakers that will bless us with words of encouragement tonight. Thank you for your blessing, for blessing us that we can have this time together, providing the opportunity to meet, have fellowship, make new connections, share wisdom to do the work that you set before us. And as we gather here tonight, and while this candle is burning, we think about little Jocelyn, and we speak life and pray that no weapon formed against her shall prosper. We pray for a safe return unharmed, and we want to pray for our community. We witness the ripple effect of traumatized people in the entire country as a result of this missing child. And those leaders and volunteers that are still searching, please keep them safe. We give you honor and glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
It sometimes gets rough at our club, and Marius is like, have a calming effect on all of us when we, want to hit each other. And everyone wants his say, and then the calming effect of Marius comes into play. Ladies and gentlemen, I now ask Marius to play the video of the previous tournament, just a short clip. We have been fortunate to have SuperSport as our official broadcasting partner. And this is for the debutants of this tournament. This is how it looks.
Came to fruition in 2018. The tournament grew steadily in popularity every year, with 2023 being the fourth edition and larger than ever.
Another time, for another year, for the Transnet Saldanha Super 8 Rugby Festival, where all the action is currently taking place over this Easter weekend.
Transnet has been the tournament sponsor for the past 4 editions and have helped to create a great support for the creation of the successful tournament.
Here's the cross kick. Now, which way does this ball bounce? Favorably for Progress.
Teams that have participated in the tournament in 2018 covered 3 provinces in South Africa. In 2023, there were teams participating from 5 provinces, and the goal is to increase the scope of the tournament by inviting teams across 7 provinces in 2024. There is nothing like the vibe at the Saldanha Easter Rugby Tournament over the Easter weekend. Fans come out in their droves and pack the stands as well as surrounding beer garden and grass embankments to feast on the spectacular rugby showcase. 15,000 to 18,000 spectators attend for the duration of the Easter weekend.
It's a capacity crowd.
The Saldanha Easter Rugby Festival is not only about the on-field spectacle, but an economic impact assessment was done and it indicates an investment into the West Coast towns of 7.8 million rand. Saldanha Rugby is all about the community. SuperSport broadcasts the games live.
And again it's spaced and sought and found and brilliant playing, running off the ball. Progress have got their second try.
In 2023, both Saturday and Sunday were broadcast live on television, while also being streamed on the SuperSport Schools app. The viewership has grown over the years, having reached tens of thousands of viewers across the country. The Saldanha Super 8 Rugby Tournament only grows bigger and better every year.
Like they say, bigger and better every year. It's like the Saldanha Bay Rugby Club, its management and its project team, it's just ordinary people trying to do extraordinary things. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's now my pleasure to call on the chairperson of the Saldanha Bay Rugby Club to officially welcome you, Mr. Yasin van der Westhuizen. Let's put our hand together for Yasin.
Good evening, distinguished guests. Now, Mr. Program Director, you've done so much already in terms of welcoming, but I still have a job to do in order to do it officially. Not that you didn't do it officially. So I've got just a more extended list of people that we would like to say welcome to and to welcome in our midst. So it's my distinct pleasure, myself, and on behalf of the Executive Committee of Saldanha Bay Rugby Club, our project team, to welcome in our midst, and in no particular order, Saldanha Bay Rugby Municipality, or rather Saldanha Bay Municipality. Nobody corrected me, so nobody was listening. Naspers, Network 24, SuperSport, Funky Lemon, Sea Harvest, Deas, Pam Sports, Hollywoodbets, Coca-Cola, Ignite Advisory Services and Assessment Toolbox, Umoya Energy, Gilbert, Saldanha Hotel, RI High Performance, Sport Trust, 3 Cube Management, then the teams who's going to participate in our tournament, the current champion of the tournament, Safcol, but that is only for last year, Safcol, Dimitri, only for last year. So you can keep the trophy for now. Raiders, welcome once again, Raiders. Gardens, Helderberg, Grootbrak, Veldrif, Barberton, and of course our own home team, Saldanha Rugby Club. So we want to welcome you and give you a warm West Coast welcome. The best West Coast. Thank you very much.
It's now my pleasure to call to the podium Mr. Charlton Nieuwoud of Deas, a good friend of the club and a good friend of all the clubs in the Boland and particularly in the West Coast. So, ladies and gentlemen, give us a hand for Mr. Charlton Nieuwoud.
Thank you, Program Director, Mr. Johan Marman. Goeienaand sê aan almal Let me first, I think you've done the protocol part super, but let me just acknowledge a few people. The program director, Mr. Johan Marman, BRU Vice President Advocate Willie, he's on his way, I believe. Mr. Humphreys, Executive Member, the patron, Mr. Maxwell Moss, the President, Pastor Elliot de Bruin, the Chairperson of Saldanha Bay Rugby Club, Mr. Yassine van der Westhuizen, and his management team, the Tournament Director, Mr. Burton Vragom, Supersport and the business sector as a collective, the media sector, all members of the other clubs, teams, players, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. The Saldanha Super 8 Easter Rugby Tournament is a momentous occasion for our beloved coastal town of Saldanha, as we embark on a journey that promises not only thrilling rugby action, but also significant economic and tourism opportunities. As we gather here tonight, we are not just celebrating a sporting event, we are celebrating the spirit of unity and camaraderie that rugby brings to our communities. We as Deas want to congratulate all the teams that have been selected to play in this beautiful tournament. The Saldanha Bay Super 8 Easter Tournament will showcase the talent and passion of teams from different unions and provinces coming together to compete on our turf. To the teams who will grace the beautiful field of Saldanha Bay Rugby with their skill and determination. Deas offer our heartfelt well wishes and words of encouragement. May you step onto the field with courage in your hearts and fire in your souls, knowing that you carry the hopes and dreams of your supporters with you. This tournament, ladies and gentlemen, holds immense potential to uplift our local economy and put Saldanha on the map as a premier sporting destination, with teams and supporters traveling from far and wide to participate and spectate. The Saldanha Bay municipal area will experience a surge in tourism, benefiting local businesses, accommodation, and restaurants. But beyond the economic gains, this tournament will also foster a sense of pride and belonging among our residents. It's an opportunity for us to showcase the beauty of Saldanha, our warm hospitality, and our love for the game of rugby. As you embark on this journey, remember the words of Vince Lombardi, open quote, "The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary," close quote. Each drop of sweat shed, each training session, and each moment of sacrifice brings you closer to victory. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the teams again, sponsors, volunteers, and especially the organizers of Saldanha Bay Rugby Club, the project team who have made this event possible. Your dedication and support are truly commendable. And I have no doubt that together we will make the Saldanha Super 8 Easter Rugby Tournament a resounding success. To the spectators who will fill your stands and line in the streets of Saldanha, I urge you to embrace the spirit of sportsmanship and unity. Let us come together as one community, regardless of team allegiance, to celebrate the talent and passion on display. In the words of our father of the nation, Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, open quote, sport has the power to change the world, close quote. Let us harness that power to inspire greatness, build bridges, and creating lasting memories. To the players, the teams, success is not measured by what you accomplish, but by the opposition we have encountered and the courage with which you have maintained the struggle against overwhelming odds. Your achievements are a testament to your hard work, perseverance, and determination. Billy John King said also to the players, champions keep playing until they get it right. You may not get it right at the moment. You may not get it right tomorrow, but champions play until they get it right. In conclusion, to everyone involved in the tournament, I say go forth with courage, play with heart, and may the best team emerge victorious. Let this tournament be a testament to the strength of your community and the unifying power of sport. Let's come together, cheer on the different teams, and celebrate the power that sport has to bring communities together and drive positive change. I thank you.
Ja, van julle wat nie weet nie, dankie Saldan. Saldan is ook 'n leuke priester en ons kan sien wat dit vanaand nou hier gebeur. Dames en here, dis vir my om die volgende spreker voor te stel, is 'n persoon wat van die eerste toernooi gesien het, die potensiaal van hierdie toernooi. Ons weet, ons het gesien 7,8 miljoen rand wat oor 3 dae in die ekonomie van die Weskus gepomp word. 15 tot 18,000 toeskouers, hotelle, gasthuise wat vol bespreek is. Maar hierdie persoon het vandag eendag gesê ons het 'n wenner beet. En it's my pleasure to introduce you to Pam Sports, Shamin Vejal.
That should be okay, no? Yeah. Okay, good evening, everybody. And tonight I'm not going to be able to speak from my heart and from my head because I'm a little bit tired. So today I prepared just a small little speech on my phone, and I'm going to have to read it if you guys don't mind. But anyway, it's been a great pleasure to be here tonight, and good evening, and thank you once again for affording us the opportunity to be part of this prestigious Super 8 rugby tournament in South Africa. Thank you to the project team, who I must say are one of the best teams to work with. Thank you to my fellow sponsors, who, like ourselves, identified a common ground to get involved. Then the teams. I must mention, we work with almost 80 teams in the Boland, and let me tell you, it's every team's dream to be selected for this tournament, no matter at which level they play, because I get questioned all the time, from the lowest rank till the top. Why can't you put something in the pot there and ask him to select our team? I said, that's not my job. There's so many teams that would like to be, but there's only 8 teams that can participate. Yes, it is our 3rd year that we are part of this tournament. And what a pleasure. The teams that participate the teams that participate don these proudly South African brand jerseys with pride. And trust me, they take great care when we take great care when we go to the drawing board to design these kits. Then, 4 years ago, it wasn't a decision taken lightly to partner and sponsor the Saldanha Super 8 Rugby tournament. If everything was just monetary, then where was our commitment to uplift our communities? Add to that, look at the economic injection. And I think speakers before me have alluded to that. Then we can have one World Cup event, but that would only cater for a handful of sports persons and one specific area, and look at the hype. Now just imagine we have 10 or even 100 of these well-planned events like Saldanha is doing. So much people and communities will benefit, let alone the talent that will emerge. So today, my message and appeal would be for all businesses, big and small, sports fraternities, and the like, to look at this excellent model of Saldanha Super 8 tournament and invest so that we can encourage tourism onto our shores of South Africa and create our own economic injection as a preferred sports destination in the future, and turn around this bleak economic forecast we are continuously badgered with to a sought-after sports destination for all types of competitive sporting codes. I thank you.
Hallo. Dankie, Shamin. Pam Sports is ook die officiële klerevervaardiger en borg van hierdie toernooi. Dames en heren, dit gee my groot geleentheid ook dan om die volgende persoon, Mr. Evander de Beer van Hollywoodbets, wat stille dryfkrag agter hierdie projek is, om vir ons toe te spreek. Evander.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from my side. Hope you all are still doing okay. Just another announcement. They did say that there's a cash bar, so I don't see everyone going to buy a drink. Okay, from my side, I think Hollywoodbets is proud to be part of Saldanha Rugby Top 8 Easter Tournament, and for the third year running, to mention. This shows our commitment, and we are, as well as the project team, believe that this is one of the best in the country. A question that may arise is that why did we choose to be part of this festival? And the answer for me, it's very simple. It is the belief that Saldanha have in this tournament. And for Hollywoodbets, we've always believed in giving back to our communities that we operate in. Before we had the My Community project, we now have the Hollywood Foundation, and that is helping us to invest in communities like Saldanha across the country. So when we were approached, and I must say I actually approached Bert back in the day, it wasn't the other way around, to be part of this great tournament, we did not hesitate, because Saldanha is an area where people are passionate about rugby. We followed them, we cheered for them, and now we're supporting them. Same like the Springboks, who inspires the nation through the World Cup, and through belief, we as Hollywoodbets has the same, and the passion and belief is enormous. Like I said, we've been part of Saldanha tournament for the past 3 years, and the community of Saldanha is close to our hearts, and we hope that they enjoy this rugby festival, the showcase, and some of the country's up-and-coming talented players that can be identified for greater heights. Also, we work with teams at all levels of the game, and just to mention, We're also the title sponsor of the Hollywoodbets Sharks, and in future we hope that we can also take this project team to greater heights with some more investment. We also care and love rugby, and that is our belief that this is a great force to unifying the country. At Hollywoodbets, we are all about the community. We love empowerment and making a positive impact, and I hope the contribution that we made to this tournament will be for the club and also for the project team to also invest in greater community upliftment. And to end and in conclusion, as Hollywoodbets, we are committed to supporting the growth and development of sports at all levels, from grassroots to professional, and we are honored to be part of the Saldanha Rugby Top 8 Easter tournament. And thank you for your attention, and here's to a weekend filled with camaraderie, competition, celebration, and kom ons bring die gees. Thank you.
Voor ik de volgende sprekers aan die woord stel, ik wil net die Grootbrak se broekspype my nie se bewe nie, want hulle sit daar langs Helderberg en julle bewe nou al en dis 3 dae wat nog wag vir julle wat kom. So Grootbrak, wees net kalm met my vriend daar. George het Grootbrak uit Piet Smit. As jy vanaand ingeskakel is en hierdie uitsending word moontlik gemaak deur Nissenholdings. So Piet, as jy daar sien vir Grootbrak, hulle is nog veilig. Hulle is alright, hulle bewe net 'n bietjie. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to then call to the podium Mr. Mark Widendal of Coca-Cola, who is also a supportive sponsor.
To the chairman of the Saldanha Bay Rugby Club, to the vice chairman of the Boland Rugby Union, good evening. To the sponsors, to the teams, to the task team, Mr. B, which I call him, thank you very much for having myself here, and Ashton. We are one of the newcomer sponsors to this year's, to the 5th edition of the tournament. I believe in past years, we were sponsors in a smaller format, but I'll blame the squeal on my predecessors. There's just something that I want to read before I go on. And this is something that each one of us live with at the company of Coca-Cola Miniature Beverages. We live to connect our brands and our products to our consumers and customers and making a real difference that matters in the communities we work and operate in. We create moments of optimism and happiness. And lastly, putting an ice-cold product or Coca-Cola product within arm's reach of desire. The reason I say that, and I can feel that this is a very community-driven tournament, and it's great to see that there are brands of Hollywoodbets putting their hands up, standing here today, and the lady, sorry, forgot your name, that as you have mentioned, it's absolutely great that we can all stand here, and I don't want to mention that C word, but COVID has obviously thrown a curveball to all of us, and it's great to see that we can still, as sponsors, still sponsor tournaments. To the teams that's going to participate, all the best. But at the end of the day, let rugby and sport be the champion. Thank you very much.
Yskoue Coke, vuurwarme rugby. Toe ons by hierdie maatskappy inloop, by hierdie volgende maatskappy waar die volgende spreker is. Toe ons by hierdie maatskappy inloop, toe wil Bertram vraag om die toernooi-direkteur nog baie vrae vra. En toe die besturende direkteur al reeds 'n bedrag toegeken aan ons. Toe wil Bert nog iets sê en ek trap op sy toon en ek sê, moenie nog verder praat nie, ons het klaar die geld. It gives me great pleasure then to introduce you to Mr. Ermin Dreyer of Ignite and Assess Accession Toolbox. Ermin.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is actually International Sleep Day today, so please don't celebrate it during this speech. It is indeed an honor to be a part of such a prestigious rugby tournament. I feel it's one of the biggest ones in South Africa. My name is Erman Dreyer, and I'm representing Ignite Advisory Services. So just a little bit about our company. We are a consulting firm focusing on government, and we have extensive local government experience. We implement the following services at the municipalities. Also not at the municipalities, but also provincial and national departments. Governance services, HR, performance management, corporate reporting, and software solutions. We are regarded as the pioneers in designing processes and the implementation thereof at local and district municipalities throughout South Africa. This is excellently summed up in our slogan, which is adding value all the time, every time. Just to give you about just a summary of the work that we do while we travel, all of our consultants travel about 600, oh not 600, listen properly, 65,000 kilometers between us, and we average about 120 days away from home. So we see the states of the communities throughout the country, and we've decided to give back to those communities that serve us. As proponents of excellent performance, we decided to support the development and promotion of community sport, in particular local club rugby. To quote the ex-England rugby sevens player, Rob Wickerman, rugby gives quiet people a voice, shy people confidence, and withdrawn people a team, end quote. Sport gives people hope, where previously there was none. It gives us an escape from our harsh realities, even if it's only for 2 hours on a Saturday afternoon. We desperately need positive role models in our communities, and we feel our local sports stars are ones the youth can look up to. I can attest that myself, my father also played for Boland, and also for our local club rugby team that time in South Africa, in Garabou, Perseverance Rugby Football Club. So in closing, I would like to wish all the participating teams good luck. The tournament project team, also good luck, and also our fellow sponsors, more success to you. I thank you.
As hier dan moet ons baie hard klap, want dis ons geld waar hulle lê. So enige as die volgende mense wat nou na die podium toe geroep word, as hulle opkom, dan moet ons hande klap, want so klap ons R100 in nood. What more about this company? Company of the West Coast, and a good friend, the former mayor that leads this company, Umoya Energy, is one of the newest sponsors of this tournament. It's now my pleasure to call Auntie Johanna Stoffels to the podium.
Goeienaand, dames en heren, en ik ga Afrikaans praten. Als ik nou moet Engels praten, dan gaan het zondag worden. Dankie, programdirecteur. Ik heb een ander opdracht gekregen van Bertram. Vraag om. Ik denk niet baie van jullie kennen voor Umoya Energy nie. En ik denk, als ik denk aan Umoya Energy en ik denk aan die toernooi, dan denk ik ons het één doel. Dit klink amper soos een ding wat ons doen. Maar dankie vir 'n geleentheid so besonders. Ek dink ek is ook so bevoorreg om op so 'n rype ouderdom nog 'n verskil in mense se lewens te kan maak, as ook die besonderse onderneming waarby ek betrokke is. Ek is 'n local director in Umoya by Umoya Energy. En wat beteken dit? ek verteenwoordig vir julle almal wat in die Saldanha Bay munisipale area bly, maar ook in die 50 km radius. So dit sluit in 'n bietjie Bergrivier, Swartland, 'n bietjie Metro en ook mos nou Saldanha Bay area. En ek dink daar is ook 'n wetlike verpligting dat ons moet kyk na die mense in geheel. So die onderneming wat ek verteenwoordig is baie uniek. En ek is nou ook al so oud dat julle kan sê, iemand het gesê aan Johanna se stem is al oud al. Maar ek dink age is just a number. Dames en here, ek hou dan aan die voor Umoya Energy. Hierdie windplaas is geleë, ek weet nie of julle weet nie, en mense wat van buite kom sal nie weet nie. Het lê op die R45 omtrent 10 kilometers buite Hopefield, naby Cooperfontein. En ons bedien natuurlik al die gemeenskappe rondom dit. Umoya Energy kom nougeset hulle wetlike verpligtinge na. En ek dink wat ek vir julle moet sê is, dit is wat Bertram vir my gevra het, ek moet vir julle dit vertel. Hulle was daar vir 'n ander ding. Maar terselfdertyd sê dat hulle praat nie van die toernooi. So is die eerste keer wat ons na die tafel toe kom. Maar onmiddellik het ons aanklank gevind vir dit wat hulle kom vra daar. En hulle is nog eens weg nie, toe weet hulle al dat hulle kry die geld. En ek wil vir julle ook sê dat ons het ook onderneem om vir die volgende 3 jaar dit kan om weer vir julle te gee. Ek wil vir julle vertel van Umoya Energy. Ons is 'n onderneming wat ons is eerlik, ons hou van vertroue. Toe dit begin het, ek was toe net klaar 'n meier, en ek kon die mense na die tafel toe bring. En ons het gesê vir hulle, Umoya het gesê, as ons suksesvol is, dan gaan ons kyk dat julle ook suksesvol is. En ons het omtrent 20 miljoen spandeer om mense in Hopefield geysers en ceilings en ligte vir hulle te gee. Dit was vir 800 huishoudings gewees. So, en dan, ons het gesê in die begin, ons wil in education belê. En in Holvlei is ook op die R45, daar is 'n graad R-klas. Dis deur die Weskaap, is dit die beste graad R wat daar is. Umoya het dit daar gestel. So julle kan gaan kyk as julle verby ry Kaap toe op die R45. Dis die beste graad R-klas wat daar is. Ja, ons sponsor natuurlik baie projekte. Die nuutste een is die sanitary pad vending machine wat by die nuwe Vredenburg Hoërskool is dit. Dit is by Deas is en van julle sit hier. Mense weet nie daarvan nie. Mense praat ook nie daarvan nie. En ek gaan nie detail gaan daarvan nie, maar dit is ook by Deas Hoërskool. Ons het ook jeugprogramme dat ons ondersteun en ons het gister was ek nog by die entrepreneurs. Ons het al omtrent 60 entrepreneurs opgelei. En gister het van hulle was het hulle graduation. So, en ons het 'n Girls Lead program, waar ons meisiekinders, kinders wat miskien so 'n bietjie van die pad af wou gegaan het, en ons kyk daarna. So wat ek vir julle wil sê, as ek sien wat die toernooi, met hulle gelde wat hulle daarmee doen, dan sê ek ons is baie omtrent dieselfde. Ons wil kyk dat daar 'n verskil in mense se lewens kom. Ons het 'n beursprogram en een van ons Hopefield kry sy volgende dokter in die jaar. Hy studeer af. En hy ten volle word hulle geborg. Of dit 'n 4 jaar is, as hulle 1 jaar miskien druip as gevolg van wat, dit word nie vir hulle gesê, ons kan nie vir julle borg nie. Ons wil sien dat ons kinders presteer en dat hulle iets word. Hoope onderwysers is al klaar, maar al wat vir my 'n bietjie hartseer is, hulle kom nie terug om te kom terugploeg in die gemeenskap in weer nie. Ons wil nou kyk om na die special needs en na ander educational, ons het die strategieë is mos dan nou daar, maar ons wil kyk daarna. So, ook in sport, die Hopefield rugby klub en alle kodes daar, is heeltemal uitgerus daar. Kan natuurlijk nou ander dorpe, kan ons, want ons wil nie selfsugtig ook wees nie. So, ja, ons het ook die ECD, die voorskoolse programme, 10 huisskole gehad. Hulle gaan nou grad, ook die ECD practitioners. So ons kyk in geheel van jonk tot oud. Ons het ou mense projekte, ewe skielik as daar net 'n bietjie geld is, dan het ons iets vir die ou mense. So dit is 'n besigheid. Dis 'n besigheid, maar die besigheid moet sy verpligtinge, sy wetlike verpligtinge nakom. En die ander ding is dit, dat die Hopefielders het vir julle almal 'n 5% aandeel in die Umoya beding. En dit word genoem die Hopefield Wind Farm Local Community Company, maar ons kan ook deel met julle almal. Ek het gedink dat ons daai company ook vir die toernooi gegee het, maar dit is net Umoya. Daar is 'n alternate, ek het 'n alternate. Julle sien mos ek is al oud al. So ek het 'n alternate wat as ek nie meer is, dan kan hy en dis Joey August. So hy dis by die Hopefield. Bertram, jy het gesê ek kan so 'n bietjie langer praat, nee, en dis ek kan nou so. Ja, dis jy het so gesê. Want ek moet vir julle nou vertel van die Hopefield Wind Farm Community Company ook. Want ons het 'n aandeel in die windplaas en dit maak dit so uniek dat ons wil nou kyk om mense op te lei oor hoe skryf jy 'n proposal? Want die mense skryf nie proposals nie, of hulle kan dit nie skryf nie, en so kry hulle nie geld nie. En ek is ook baie streng, dat ek wil ook weet wat impak het gemaak het. Dit is een ding van ons. Jy sal jou evaluering sal jy moet verander, want ons wil weet, hoeveel mense dit bereik, wat was die impak gewees? So, want daai geld is nie jou geld nie, is die mense se geld. So mense, baie dankie dat ek vanaand kan kom praat het oor industrie, 'n program. Hopefield was altyd die dorp wat aan die agterend maar net niks gekry nie. So ek is eintlik 'n baie meer gelukkige vrou, want toe ek 'n burgemeester was daar deur politiek, moes jy goed gedoen het. Vandag kan ek loop met my ore en my oë oop en my ore, ek kan luister en dis soos ons programme het. Ons het ook 'n program, vandag was dit by Western, dis my hartseer, vir ons kinders van Western, gaan ook nou gesien word as 'n sosiale program. En vandag was daar met alle onderwysers by Western gepraat. Ons het ook die Eskom Expo wat ons ook borg. Ons het 'n matchprogram wat ons het by Steinwil hoor. Hoor julle, ons gaan uit ons area uit. Ook by Veldrif hoor is daar ook 'n program. Ons het 'n Heritage Day gehad vir vroue ook. Ons kan mense gebring het en mense die mense wat daar was mense wat jy nie sommer gesien het meer nie. So ons het ook skole, onderwysers geborg, Hopefield Premier, Langebaan Premier en nou die Vredenburg, die nuwe skool. So wat ek vir julle wil sê is 'n besigheid en ek beklemtoon dit is 'n besigheid, maar ek challenge ook ander besighede dat hulle ook saam kan so werk sodat ons 'n verskil in mense se lewens kan maak. Burgemeester was vir my niks gewees nie. Hierdie is vir my iets wat ek maak op my ouderdom nog verskille in mense se lewens. Ons het 'n program wat ons 'n nuusbrief wat ons uitgee en Embe sal nou vir julle kom sê waar julle, want ons het 'n kantoor in Hopefield en as julle wil weet is oor kan die NG Kerk. Baie min mense weet van die kantoor wat daar is. Besoek ons kantoor, kom hoor wat daar is. As die wind waai, daar's geld. So baie dankie mense. Ten slotte wil ek net vir julle alle sterkte toewens vir die rugby, die toernooi. En ek hoop dat julle van krag tot krag en dat julle dit gaan doen wat ek op my rype ouderdom van julle verlang. Baie dankie.
Nou moet ons bid dat die wind waai. Daai wind met die geld na ons toe waai. En as ek vir elke minuut moes ekstra vra, R2000 ekstra vra, het ons al ons toernooi se geld gehad, terwyl soos aan die Johanna nou gepraat het. Maar baie dankie Umoya Energy vir die gemeenskap, uit die gemeenskap en vir ons mense en om 'n verskil te maak in die mense se lewens. Dames en here, ons is amper daar. Het is vir my 'n groot plesier nou om die adjunkpresident van Boland Rugby Unie, ons moederunie, aan die bekend te stel. 'n Man wat geen eintlik bekendstelling in Suid-Afrika nodig het nie. 'n Man wat op soveel gebiede 'n verskil ook maak in waar hy gaan. En dit is 'n voorreg nou om aan die bekend te stel die vice-president van Boland, van ons Boland, advokaat Willie Smal.
Goeienaand, dames en heren. Good evening, ladies and gents. So firstly, apology for being late, Mr. Bertram Vragom and Siasim. It's the longest drive I ever had to Saldanha. 4 hours drive from Wellington to Saldanha. I don't know what's the reason, maybe somebody planned something, but the important thing, I'm safe. So ladies and gents, yes, it's given me really a great honor and privilege to be here on behalf of Boland Rugby. Our president, Benny van Roy, couldn't make it, and he wanted me just to send his apology for not being here in attendance. So ladies and gents, when I was now coming into this venue in this building and I sit there and I look at all the people here and I look at all the sponsors, and I was supposed to be first on the program, so maybe Johan Martman, you had a purpose why you asked me to talk after the sponsors. Maybe that's a message to Boland Rugby. You must also invest in the tournament and do a pledge. Yeah, but first of all, I really would like to congratulate Yasin, team, Bertram, team with this excellent tournament. I mean, it's 5 years now. Mostly tournaments like this, first, second year, then it disintegrate or no longer continue. But in this context, I really want to acknowledge you and really want to give recognition to the excellent work that you're doing for our communities, for our rugby players. I know initially the tournament started off with a lot of Boland teams, and with my engagement with you, you said, no, Willie, this tournament had become much bigger than Boland Rugby. And it's good for us as Boland Rugby to be associated with this tournament. Currently, Safcol is the champs. It's a Boland Rugby team. I just need to mention that. So all the teams that participate, Grootbrak, and all the teams from up country, please take note that there's no way this title, the champions, will go outside the borders of Boland Rugby. So it's great to have you here. It's always great to participate in the tournament, but please take note, Boland have the most clubs, more than 200 clubs in the country, and we really want to celebrate with Saldanha the quality and the magnitude of our club rugby. And as I said last night at the meeting with the clubs, club rugby had become so competitive that the winning motive have become the most important thing. And the one thing that we normally forget is about community interaction, community engagement. And this tournament creates that platform. If you look at the numbers that attend this tournament the past few years, it's confirming the purpose and the role of this tournament to create cohesion, collaboration, and interaction of our people. So, with that said, I really would like to wish all the teams, everybody present tonight, especially the sponsors. Without sponsors, this tournament wouldn't be possible. So we want really from Boland's rugby side to acknowledge all the sponsors that contribute. And as Johan Marman said, gee asseblief nog meer geld, nee Johan? Yeah. So thank you very much for your contribution, and all the teams, all the coaches, all the team managers, everybody that participated in the tournament. I know Easter weekend, most of the people want to be with their families, and this tournament created an opportunity for you and your families to come and enjoy community rugby at its best. Thank you very much, and enjoy the evening.
Dankie vice-president advokaat Willie Small. Advokaat, ja, ons soek maar daai geldjies en goed. So op welkome borg sal doen. Dames en heren, ons is 'n bietjie agter met die program. Ons gaan nou eers breek vir 'n voorgereg. Dit is gereed. En as jy terug by die tafels is binne 5 minute, 15 minute gee ons 'n breek. Intussen het ons vir Miles Entertainment wat vir ons 'n bietjie musiek gaan speel. Binne 5 minute tot 10 minute is ons terug by die tafels en dan begin ons met die groot dinge waarvoor ons almal gekom het. Baie dankie. Hallo. Die kleedkamers is aan my regterkant indien iemand 'n draai beloop. ons is baie na die groot oomblik waarvoor mense gekom het en waarvoor mense inskakel. Voor ons dit doen, laat my toe om aan die voorste stel, Bertram vraag om die toernooi-direkteur, meneer Super 8, die mense, die man met wie ons die meeste beklei, want hy wil veranderinge maak op nommer 99, en as hy nie sy sin kry nie, dan gaan hy van WhatsApp groepe af. Maar dis ook 'n man, wie se tone ek moet trap by sekere instansies, want as ons reeds die geld gekry het, is ek bang, Bertram praat te veel en die mense verminder die geld. Maar is regtig 'n persoon en 'n leier wat uit sy pad uitgaan, om van hierdie toernooi elke jaar 'n reuse sukses te maak. Hy kan immers die titel van meneer Super 8 aan hom toe-eien, maar hy sal dit nooit doen nie. Daarvoor is hy 'n persoon wat nie al die krediet wil vat nie, of eintlik nooit die krediet wil vat nie. Maar vir sy harde werk oor die afgelope 5 jaar, dit was immers sy breinkind, hierdie toernooi. Dames en here, dit gee vir my 'n groot plesier dus, om aan die voor te hou, Bertram vraag hom.
Good evening, honored guests. I'm glad that I did not have to do the official welcome because I always miss out on certain people, and then afterwards, then there's extremely hard words amongst the project team. So I'll be decent and I won't say anything about Johan. Thanks for the introduction, Johan. You'll never say that we had a hectic argument just yesterday, but that's the way it goes. I think we are so fortunate to have this group together. You know, we now in our 5th year of this tournament, and AB Duplessis is not here tonight, and I told the team this afternoon, that when AB is here, then the pain of missing Dr. Louis Skeepers is not that bad. Tonight AB is not here, and we do miss our friend. This year is the 5th edition of this tournament. When we started off in 2018, not in our wildest dreams and in imagination did we think that the product would become so powerful, so vibrant, and so loved by fans, spectators, and sport-loving people. It has indeed become an event, a festival of note, and it is on many people's calendar every year that they must come to Saldanha to experience the vibrancy of the festival. This year, the tournament covers 6 provinces, and we have had many other requests, like Shamin has mentioned, and I did not even know that Shamin people are bothering you also to become part of this tournament. But thank you for the work that you're doing out here. Out there, you have become quite an ambassador for this tournament. So the provinces present this year: Gauteng, Raiders from Gauteng, Barberton from Mpumalanga, Grootbrak from SWD, Gardens from Eastern Province, Helderberg from Western Province, and then the 3 clubs from the Boland Rugby Union. The problem with having a good product is to raise the bar every time and not to stagnate and be happy with what's been done previously. To get this done, you need people who share the vision, the passion, and the future of an event like this. So to the sponsors, guys, we can't do it without you. Like Mark has mentioned, that, you know, it is to us, you won't believe how much we appreciate the fact that you go beyond boundaries to invest in us, just a small little club in the bigger scheme of SARU. So there are sponsors here. We've had long relationships with them, 4, 5, 6 years. And these two women are very close to my heart. Shamin, you know, sometimes I send a WhatsApp message, 11 o'clock, 20 past 11, and Mr. Wenzel, 90% of the time I'll get a reply. So I don't know when this woman sleeps. And then Auntie Jo, who has had such a intimate relationship with our friend Dr. Louis, and I actually met Auntie Jo through Louis, and 6, 7, 8 weeks ago we had a meeting. Auntie Jo was the guest speaker at the IRI High Performance Center for our awards evening, and then she actually said that, Bertram, we must talk. And you know, we had the meeting, I think it was 9:30 in the morning. It carried on for about 2 hours, maybe 1.5 hours. Obviously, we covered a lot of other things. Her heart is passionate about education, about kids. And I think I just stopped in Langebaan, 10:30, maybe 11 o'clock, 11:15, and my phone rang. And it was Amber, and she said that, you know, the money that we asked for, we can get that money and more. So can I mention the amount, Auntie Jo, Amber? Is it okay? So they gave 150,000 rand to IRI High Performance Center and 150,000 rand to the tournament. And with that, as Auntie Jo has mentioned, she's made a commitment for 2-3 years. In fact, she told me that very day, Bertram, we will be paying the same amount next year also. So, you know, it is these kinds of people that we meet along the road that's been so good to us. Guys, I don't want to single out a single sponsor, but I just thought that, you know, in such a short space of time, to give that kind of commitment, Auntie Jo and Amber and the people of the wind farm, sir, thank you very much for the commitment that you've showed. So when the scandal was lit earlier in the evening, my thoughts went to our roles. And Tasha, Thanks for the wonderful rendition of a couple of songs, and especially the one that accompanied the lighting of the candle. Golden voice you've got there, Milo. Thanks for that. So, a kid like Jocelyn, and the story has reached international coverage. And somebody asked, he wonders if the face was different, if the face was not that, in inverted commas, that pretty, if the effect would still have been the same. Because Jocelyn has got this striking face, light of complexion, striking green eyes, and this guy that I spoke to, he said that it wouldn't have been the same if the face and the appearance was maybe different. And then I read something on Facebook. Somebody said that God knows how our hearts work and how we think. And he knew that this was the face that was to be used so that we can all stand and take notice of what is happening in our communities. And I find that profound. I find that I did not think that, how this woman looked at it, I couldn't think that way, and it makes so much sense because we are so impressed with beautiful faces, and God knew exactly how to get our attention. During the past 2 years, I think it's happening in all the rugby clubs. We have found that the discipline is not what it used to be. I think we are dealing with a different generation. I think we were quite fortunate when we grew up, most of us. I'm not talking about the young guys now. I'm talking about the 50 pluses. I think the smokkelaar down the street, the merchant down the street, we knew that he was selling dacha and maybe a bit of mandrax. And these days, our kids are faced with cocaine, they're faced with ecstasy, they're faced with tik. And it is destroying our communities. Which brings me to us. What is our role? I'm of the opinion that this generation, they need us desperately. They need us to be there for them. They need us to be role models. If we are role models, then it will be easier for them to follow. It cannot only be about rugby. It cannot be about soccer. It cannot be about cricket. It should go wider than that. And I think we must all accept the responsibility to be there for all our players, women and boys, young men. They are crying for help. And I think what is happening in the communities, that is exactly what we are seeing on the field of play. I've heard that last year Boland had 88 red cards for the season. More than 380 yellow cards. And Advocate, I'm sure that the situation, it was never this bad as it is currently. So guys, my plea to you is that, like I said, it's not enough to just win a cup. You know, there's a saying that goes, winning is not everything. It's the only thing. But it can't be the only thing. If it is the only thing to us, then we are losing this generation. So we need to help. We need to find social workers to speak with our guys because sometimes we don't have all the answers. We need priests to come in and speak to these players because they are lost. And this is our task. And if we can do that for them and forget about winning, because we're putting so much effort into winning. You know, we are so fortunate here on the West Coast that no club is paying any player, any coach, any administrator. In Cape Town, I do understand that it's different, but the amount of money that we are spending on players without investing in their lives, that is what we should address. It is important that if a player leaves your club, that we must know that that player is going to be a good product and a role model in his community. So we have different challenges. We should recognize that, and we must act on it. I want to wish all the teams the very best for this tournament. We have a proud history of sportsmanship. Yes, we had some incidents, but I want you to come with the right spirit. And we've had incidents, especially when a team loses on the Thursday, then we have incidents on the Saturday. Guys, you that are here, please warn your players, speak to them. It's not about the cup. It is about being an ambassador for your community and your club. Thank you.
Dankie Bertram. Ons kom by die oomblik waarvoor almal gewag het. En as ek na Saldanha se players kyk en ek kyk na die spelers van Barberton, Safkol, Helderberg, Veldrif, Grootbrak, CBS Lifting, ons sal 'n paar weights moet kry vir ons manne. Julle is ook welkom vanaand hier by ons. Ek wil nou graag vra dat Zenobia Jason van die projekspan vir my, saam met my hier na vore sal kom, dat ons hierdie groot oomblik kan maak en die aankondiging gaan doen wie speel teen wie op die eerste dag. Onthou, al hierdie wedstryde word regstreeks deur Supersport uitgesaai en die eerste donderdag aand se wedstryde word gestroom en die Saterdag en die Maandag is dit op die premium kanaal van die kanaal van Kampioene Supersport. So, Zenobia, jy het die kaartjies. Asseblief, moenie weer vir Safkol 'n favorable draw gee nie. En moenie vir Helderberg 'n favorable draw gee nie. Ek hoor dat Veldrif sien kans vir Helderberg, so liewerste julle as ek. So, gaan ons nou vra vir Nanti Joe te loop, om vir sy eerste wedstryde sy teenstanders. Ja, hier kom het. My sienewies is op. In die eerste wedstryd, en ons kan die kapteins nou van hierdie twee spanne na vore roep, in die eerste wedstryd is dit Grootbrak teen Barberton. Kerels, wat eet hierdie manne? Beslis die mosselsie. Dan die volgende wedstryde gaan ons weer vir Zenobia vra om haar die pakkies vir ons deur te, asseblief mense, julle wat trek, wees ons genadig. As die musiek se speel is dit Bruce Lee musiek. Oh, ek voel sommer senuweeagtig. Die volgende, of die teenstanders teen mekaar is Raiders teen Helderberg. Die derde wedstrijd. Ek is so nervous met dat Flippie Humphries. Jy verjaar ook nou nog. En dat is glad nie goed nie. Dis Veldrif teen Safkool. Dat die wedstryde word op Supersport uitgesaai. So gedra vir julle, manne van die Ooskaap. Dis nou Ronnie Korkie hulle, daar van die Ooskaap. Ons weet hulle gaan lang travel, hulle gaan moeg wees. So dit Saldanha teen Gardens. Dames en heren, dit is die loting vir die eerste dag van die Super 8 toernooi 2024. Hier is hulle, en so lyk hulle. Daar is die mense wat by die huis sit en kyk. Ja, groot verrassings kan volg. Ek weet net, Veldrif, my geld is op julle om vir Safkool uit te haal. En dan weier ek ook om te speel teen Helderberg. Want hulle het nog laas 97 nog iets vir ons gewen. En Antie-Anne Strauss het amper 'n oorval gekry. Sy sal hier 'n tweede keer oorleef nie. Dames en here, dit is 'n groot voorreg vanaand om julle almal hier te gehad het. Dit is hoe die loting lyk. Ons wens almal sterkte toe. en almal van julle wat die toernooi gaan bywoon as gaste van Saldanha se uitvoerende bestuur en die projekspan. Baie dankie, ons sien uit daarna vir Weskus gasvryheid om julle te onthaal en om in diens van julle te wees. Vir elke besoeker wat hier gaan wees, dit gaan 'n fees wees van rugby. Aan ons borge, baie dankie dat julle julle hande diep in julle sakke gesteek het. In hulle afwesigheid ook Naspers en Media 24. Baie dankie vir julle bydrae vir die toernooi. Ons verwag dat alle rekords oortref gaan word van jaar. En ons verwag groot opschuddings ook van jaar. So ons sien uit na 'n briljante en 'n ongeëwenaarde Saldanha Super 8 toernooi 2024. Dames en here, van my kant af, goeienag. En ons gaan eet en ons gaan dans en ons gaan huil vir die wat die sterker spanne getref het. Okay, dankie baie. Ek vra meneer Brian Ras om die treie te oorhandig en Shamim om die treie te oorhandig aan die onderskeie spanne. Dames en here, as ek julle net hulle aandag gaan kry, as net twee dinge, en dis twee kort dinge. Een van ons afrigters het verlede week afgesterwe, Maurice Williams. Ons dink aan hom, was 'n trotse dienaar van hierdie klub, en ons harte is seer oor die verlies van Maurice. En terwyl hierdie spanne nou almal hier voor is, wil ek hê ons moet almal staan, en dan net vir die Boland uitvoerende bestuurslid, meneer Flippy Humphries Miles, kry jou reg. Laat ons net vir hom sê, happy birthday kan sing. Hy kan nie hier weggaan en dat ons nie vir hom gesing het. Kan jou dames maar insit, want my stem is nou weg, nadat ek gehoor het ek speel die Gardens.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. God bless you today. God bless you always. God bless you and keep you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Squeeze nog een klein beetje. Jullie moeten een beetje, dan is weer. Oké.
the pouring rain, and the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again, and you come to me, I summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave, and it's me you need to show how deep is your love, your love, how deep is your love. I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think that I care for you, and you know down inside I really do. And it's me you need to show how deep is your love, how deep is your love. I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to go for the main course. You are welcome.